Now, in other news, Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen has doubled down on the government's tough stance against individuals accused of violence and looting during the recent Sabasaba protests. Murkomen dismissed claims that the unrest was driven by frustrations among Gen Z protesters, instead blaming what he termed as sponsored goonism, tribal incitement and political intolerance. He also reiterated the government's intention to identify and punish those behind the attacks on police stations and other acts of lawlessness.
Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen has reiterated that the government is monitoring individuals who caused chaos during the July 7th demonstrations, confirming that the suspects are firmly on their radar.
That was an attempted coup, an act of terrorism, a failed attempt to change regime. And we want to tell it as it is, and we are not going to accept. We are not going to accept unconstitutional means of changing government. This idea of coming to Maandamano and saying we want police, we want to invade police station, we want parliament, we want to ban judiciary, and therefore we want to invade State House. That is not protest, that is not issues of grievances of governance.
Murkomen, who was speaking during the official opening of Tarasa sub-county in Garsen constituency, Tana River County, called out political leaders who he accused of fueling and financing political standoff in the nation, telling them that their acts will not be tolerated.
Ati Gen Z ndio walichoma kotini. Kama ni Gen Z, kwa nini Gen Z ya Tana River hawa kuchoma kotini? Kwa nini ya Tana River hawa kuenda kwa maandamano? Kwa nini hawaku, kama ni Gen Z, kwa nini coast mzima, Northeastern na sehemu zingine hawakufanya hivyo?
Seemingly alluding to former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and his allies, Interior CS Kipchumba Murkomen urged Kenyans not to be misled into tribal divisions by political leaders.
And shares and regions and tribalism, that is not acceptable. It is not going to be an excuse. We are not going to allow your ethnicism, your tribalism to become an answer to invade police stations, to fight police officers.
This as he emphasized that anyone found guilty of invading or torching police facilities during the July 7th protest will face legal consequences.
Ambao walipora mali ya umma, ambao walivamia police station, ambao walivamia kotini na kuchoma, ambao waliiba bunduki, tutahakikisha kwamba wameshikwa na kustakiwa na kuhakikisha kwamba wamefungwa kwa ile makosa wamefanya wenyewe.
He once again lauded the police for what he termed as good work in protecting the nation. This as Belgut, a member of Parliament Nelson Koech, who is also chair of the National Assembly's Defence, Intelligence and Foreign Relations Committee, has sparked public uproar by reiterating that police officers are allowed to shoot to kill if they evaluate the risk at hand and find their lives would be in danger. For TV47, I'm Linda Allen.